Hey everybody, welcome back. My name's Covenant. I'm a Peak Celestial 1 tank main. My topmost characters are Hulk, and then Emma, and then, I don't know, probably like Angela, Cap, something like that. But we're going to be doing another VOD review today. Here we have a Diamond 3 PlayStation player. They said they normally main Iron Man, and they're trying to get into Emma. They said they won this match, but they thought they could have done better. What could they improve on, and how would they do it? So, let's get started.
Darling.
Alright, using... Okay, that's fine to use it as movement at the beginning of the game, but you gotta be careful. They really increased the cooldown for Diamond Form, so you gotta be careful. It's very map dependent now. Okay. See? The guy, do you die because of it? You literally died because of it. That's crazy. Hang on, I think my mic is peaking a tiny bit. Let me turn it down. But oh my goodness. I was literally just saying you gotta be careful. Like, on this map, it's not worth it. On most maps now, it's not worth it. Because the cooldown's so long. Yeah. Don't use your diamond form unless you need to. The old style of playing. Emma's changed a lot. I think people overestimate her now. Like, you really have to change how you play with her. A lot of people, like myself included, still have bad habits. Okay,
I suppose that helped.
oh, okay. Put your shield away. Put your shield away, it's not doing anything. It's still not doing anything. Yeah. Okay, okay, let's stop for a second and let's just look at who's on your team and who's on their team. So you have a Hulk to dive. So you're going to be frontlining. You have Bucky and Wolf. Very good against tanks. So you're not going to feel as much pressure. You have Invis and Rocket. Invis and Rocket don't have great long-range healing. Especially for a character like Emma, who's not going to be on the side. So you can't go super deep, but you have some really good frontline presence. So that's pretty good. Now let's look at their team. They have Emma, they have Invis, and they have Angela. So right now, I'm already thinking, which you have discovered, don't go near ledges, because Angela and Emma and Invis, they can all push you, pull you. Be careful of an Invis pulling you in. Be careful of Squirrel Girl trapping you in a spot where you don't have stuff. Ultron's just going to fly around, so it's not really a concern of Emma. Rocket, just be aware of res, so that way with Rocket you have to think like, okay, I can't just straight up go for a kill because it's not going to net the same result. If you go for a kill normally and then you have to use a bunch of cooldowns and a bunch of your support cooldowns in order to secure that kill, normally it's worth it if they just get res. Now you're down cooldowns and they're not down anything but the res, so be careful with that. Now I bring all this up because they have a Squirrel Girl, okay? Squirrel Girl can demolish your shield. And your shield as Emma is like, it's very important how you use it. So a good like rule of thumb is just if you need to use your shield for a purpose, and if it's not for a purpose, put it away and let it heal up. So that way you have it in case you need it in emergency situations, like if you get trapped by Squirrel or pulled in by Invis or something like that. So put the shield away, definitely. And then how are you trying to use it? Right now it looks like you're just trying to use it to like hold space. Emma's shield doesn't have very much health. It's not great for that. So let's see if we can find some better ways to use it. Okay. Another thing, you're not using your L1. You're not using the crystal. Okay, that was a better shield. It looks like you kind of tried to shield her off from supports. It's not great. So with Emma's crystal, you need to be basically spamming it. The way it works is it's only on like a 8-second cooldown, and you can use it to gain so much damage that you get your ult so fast with it. You can also use it to get out enemy cooldowns. Like a lot of times if you use it on an enemy Emma and then you're shooting them at full charge through the crystal and hitting them, when it pops they'll be down to like half health, and they'll have to respect either putting up a shield or getting around cover or even using diamond form. And then if you're in lower elos, that'll make their supports panic, and maybe Invis uses her shield. Maybe Invis, you know, prioritizes Emma a little bit more. So it's a really good tool. You want to be spamming the crystal as often as you can. Okay, now, so this was a great spot for shield. Here's a perfect purpose. So their Emma's grabbed, and they have 2 supports, and one of them is long range. If you just pop your shield up right here now, if you pop this shield up right here, Invis can no longer heal. I mean, she could probably use her shield. I'm not sure if that goes through shields or not. That'd be good to find out. But that's going to be such a huge habit of using shield to block off, to... Especially because she went for a grab. She went for a grab there. Like, if you put your shield there... Oh. You can get so much value. Okay. What's going on? What happened? Hang on. Okay. Okay. So this is just kind of understanding a couple different things. A, you probably already know you overextended a bit. You use your shield, but where are you backing up? You have to back up where you get support. So understand, like we said earlier, we know who our supports are. They're Invis and they're Rocket. They're not going to be able to heal you at long range, so you gotta understand where on the map they're going to retreat to. So now some different rockets would have been able to heal you there. Some of them. Stop doing that. Don't use diamond form out of spawn. Some are not. And so now that you've had the experience, okay, I died here. Maybe next time we learn. Okay, great. Get your charge. Scoot up, get your charge. Good stuff. Just break the walls. So good. Shield. Very nice. Okay, now shield's done. Pop it away. Good. Okay, how are you going to make safe? Don't stand on the left. Stay on the right. Okay, there's the crystal. There you go. Okay, so the way Emma takes space is basically by force. She does so much damage, and she has such a presence if you push forward and if you get your charge. So what you're kind of doing here right now is you're just kind of like poking. You're playing like a mag would play almost. You're just kind of poking at people. Like, their Groot's dead right now. Like, push. Granted, he gets rezzed, but like, notice, okay, I have my ult. Groot just died. There's not going to be any walls. Like, make a play. Instead, you just wait a little bit too long. So what you should be doing here is get your charge, keep your charge. So instead of standing here, I would be pushing around using this cover and getting an actual sight on these guys. I'm glad you didn't push left because you'll just get kicked off, or you know, there's just no cover over there. So push here and actually like start putting pressure on the supports and the DPS. And then you'll see Emma has to respect it. She has to turn around, because if she doesn't, your team's going to walk on her. They're going to try to peel you off, and then it's going to be a, you know, 4v1, and she has no cover, whereas it's a 4v1 over here, and you do have cover. So be a little more aggressive. Be a little more aggressive. Like, keep that charge up. Did you reload that? You were just out. Okay, so with E, you want to, you know, just do the timing. Make sure you have ammo first. So reload, then press E. Okay, I like the idea here. Doesn't work out. It's just too late. Like, so this is what I was talking about with Rocket. Like, you got to understand, getting a kill, not worth it because they're just gonna get rezzed if your team dies getting that kill, which Wolverine did. So now you're down, and so since you didn't push in right away, now it's just gonna be about, okay, we're gonna hold space and we're not gonna mess anything up. Now their Ultron's ulting. This is just not the right time to kick Groot in. This is more of a like peel back. It ends up being fine because, let's see, you guys don't use any ults. They use 1, 2, 3, 4. They use 4 ults. So like, it happens, whatever. Now you guys can regroup, and you should have a huge push here.
My revenge for that.
I need a.
I will have my revenge
Okay.
for that.
I don't like this. I'm fine with waiting for your team, but there is a place to do that. And for Emma, it's way up here. She has a lot of tools. They don't have Wolverine. They don't have Angela anymore. They do have a Squirrel Girl, but so maybe not all the way up. But if you're just like right here instead, and then you can poke out, and then a lot of times what you'll find is because you're standing here, somebody will come attack you. And then you can kind of bait the enemy team into making mistakes. Now definitely don't push in. I like that you grouped up, but just know where you need to do that.
I was fine. Thanks.
Okay. All right. So when you see a Groot doing this, when they've got their arms up, you know, okay, a couple of things. First of all, I'm about to get walled off, so I'm not going to have any support. So I like that you went to the side initially. Second thing is, he jumped in. When you're playing Emma, you have to understand, like, just how threatening your character is. Groot should die for this. Now, if Groot stopped right here and put up a wall, he's fine. If he starts here, he should die. So right now, as Emma, I'm thinking, Diamond Form, grab now. Push him, kick him into the corner. By the time you finish your grab, punch, punch, kick into the corner, this wall is going to be destroyed. You have 3 people shooting at it. Then you're going to turn around, you're going to pop shield here so he doesn't get his healing from Invis. Then Wolverine's here, like, he's just dead. There's no chance that this Groot should get away with this. So be thinking of, like, aggressive ways to do that. And then even if you don't want to be super aggressive with it, say, you know, you're like, okay, maybe I don't want to use Diamond Form. I'm not sure if I can secure the kill. I'm not feeling confident. At the very least, pop up the shield behind him. Like, he'll start feeling the pressure immediately. If you put the shield here and he starts taking damage and his health bar doesn't go up, like, it's such powerful pressure. There you go. Okay, kick him in. So, I know the regular combo is grab, punch, punch, kick. It's a little different when somebody's already in your back line. Instead, it's kick, then grab. So if somebody's already in your back line, what you do is you kick them first, and then instead of being here, they're over here, and then you use the momentum from grabbing to grab them back here. And that's just one more degree of separation, and it's going to secure the kill even more. Granted, it works out, but that's like the optimal way to do it. Just so you know. Okay, now, go. Push W, push W. You have a Hulk in their back. Go, go, go. Get on point, like, go. Have pressure. Have pressure. So with Emma, it's so important that you have your uptime up. Her pressure comes from her left click and having this at 100% charge. And any time that you spend not shooting enemies is wasted time. It's double wasted time because A, you're not shooting the enemy, so that time's already wasted, and B, your charge is going down. So then you have to waste more time getting your charge all the way up. The damage that Emma does at 0% versus 100% is night and day. If you go watch any top tier Emma, they keep that at 100% charge so often, and they are so aggressive with it. So try your best to keep that at 100% charge. Okay, so they ult. You're looking at that. You're looking at tanks a lot. Oh, almost. Yeah, that's tough. I want you to be aggressive, but you still gotta be smart, be on the right side, you know. Okay. How are you gonna use your ult? Nope, don't stand here. Walk forward. Go back right. Okay, now their invis is dead. Not really. Yeah. You gotta have that presence. Don't ult. Don't ult. Good. Alright, fight's won. Pull your shield back. Okay. Please put your shield back. Please. Come on, press F. Or it's F on, I don't know what it is on controller. Like click left stick or something. Put it back. Okay. Okay, press Q. Okay, that's fine. Nice job. Good stuff. Okay, made a play. You got rid of Diamond Form immediately. There you go. Unfortunate. Okay, let's watch that back. Hang on. So, make sure you pull your shield back whenever it's not necessary. 2, we're going to be aggressive and keep 100% charge. Keep 100 charge. Be aggressive. Okay. Now, why did this ult not work? Alright, so they have used Ultron ult. What ults do you guys have? You have no support ults, just yours. Okay, they've now used Rocket ult. So Rocket ult does damage. Alright. So if instead you jumped over here and you peek out, this ult is fine. But because you're out in the open and you have no support ult and they have damage, it's just kind of wasted. So definitely work on using cover and sticking to the correct side. Okay. Little preemptive shield, but that'll happen. Okay, do you portal? Hey, good stuff. Very good. I love it.
A shortcut through space.
I'm not really gonna critique the Strange much because, like, we can talk about Strange if you want, but we'll just focus on Emma. Yeah, that's beyond the scope of this game. All right. Okay, let's take a look. You have Moon Knight ult, and you have no support ults. And we know they both used their support ults. So nobody's going to have... Oh, wait, they have triple support. So they could be coming up on Ultron. Whenever there's an Ultron, it's like, okay, he's going to have ult. Because he gets it, like, insanely fast. So you guys are down a support ult, essentially. So you either need to be aggressive and get that support ult out quickly and make it kind of a forced ult, or you need to play the long game and take damage so your supports can get their ults. Okay, you're walled. Good understanding of when you're walled. Good stuff. Don't go in. No, 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 no. If you're walled and you're double walled, just start shooting at the walls. There's a great change, I think it was either like this season or last season, where Emma actually does get her charge off of the walls. Like, it's like, I don't know what the comparison is, but like, they literally put up a wall for you, and you were like, oh no, there's a barrier in my way. Aha, let me get out of the barrier, and now I'm safety. And then you go, well, actually, I kind of liked being cut off from my team, so let me just cut myself off from my team anyway. It's a bit silly. I mean, I get what you're trying to do, because, like, your Hulk is an old thing, you're trying to hold space, but I just don't agree that it's risky. Okay, now push. Okay, now back up, because there's an ult going on. Oh, whoa, no. You don't want to leave diamond form early unless you're safe. Which I believe you left it quite early, right? Yeah, you still had 6 full seconds left. Now, granted, it was like, fight's over, just die and get out, that's fine. But it's a bad habit. You only want to, like, get out of diamond form when the fight's, like, over or you're in no danger of dying. Because that gets the cooldown faster. And we already talked about don't do that out of spawn unless you're very confident on the map. This one might be fine at the beginning, but once the map changes, it will certainly not be fine because you'd already be in the fight right here. Okay. All right. The next thing I want to talk about is target priority. And this target priority kind of comes in after you do the first 2 things that like after you are really using your abilities correctly, where you're only using your shield for a purpose, and then you're putting it away when that purpose is over, and you're trying to keep 100% charge. Once you do those things, then we can work on like, okay, who should you be targeting? Most of the time, what Emma's game plan is use the tanks to get to 100% charge. Once you're at 100% charge, aim for a squishy. Support, DPS, doesn't really matter as much. Obviously, like a support would be higher value if you can, but usually there's a trade-off there that you have to use. It's not worth it. There you go. Okay, grab. Good stuff. Kick him into your team. That's fine. I'm fine with you leaving diamond form there because you're not in danger. But yeah, like, so you want to gain your charge off of a tank and then gun down a squishy with your left click. And then you want to be using your E if you can on a squishy because it can just straight up kill them. And if you can't, then on a tank in order to get ult charge. Now, that's like a pretty big misconception of Emma's ult as well, but we can get into that at another VOD review later. So, we'll talk about that another time. Okay, get him. E, use your crystal. Use your crystal. Okay, this is good. This is good. This is great. This is exactly how you should be playing. I don't care what's going on back here. That's not your problem. You, as Emma, you are at 100% charge. You have your shield. You have your diamond form. Now just go to town. Just be a menace to their backline. Like, they can't push forward without really, like, taking on significant danger. Now, obviously, like, you missed a little bit of stuff, and that's mechanics. That comes with time. That comes with practice, like, going into the range. Shield! Oh. So your shield can actually block Strange ult, by the way. So you could have saved the Luna, potentially. Really difficult, but now you know. I like this ult. That's fine. It was a little bit late, but that's all right in the fight. Okay, now this is something I say at every VOD review. When the fight breaks down and it's just a brawl, pick somebody. Pick somebody. It doesn't have to be the right target. Great. Perfect. You pick Squirrel Girl, you stick on him. Alright, now you're on Strange. Pick him, stick on him. Okay, now you see it. Be looking, stick on the Strange, but there was a tiny little bit of a health bar that popped up. Just barely. Tiny bit of a health bar right there. You see it? And here again. Boom. Look at Invis. She's almost dead. You look at her for half a second, she's dead. You can help out your Hulk. And then you go back. Not bad. Not bad. You don't look as lost as normal in this rank. So, okay. No TP. Maybe it's on cooldown or something. Or you just walk. You guys got it. Okay. Not bad, not bad. All right, so three big things overall. Is keep 100% of your charge and be aggressive. Use your shield properly. Use it only for a purpose. Be that cutting off healing, saving yourself, saving a teammate. The second that purpose is over, put the shield back and get it to full health. And then the last thing is target priority. Once you're at full charge, try to pick a squishy and use it. Other than that, I think you're doing great. I think it'll be fine. Like, enjoy just walking over people as Emma. Like I said, once you get those down, like, she is such a force to be reckoned with. So, anyway, thank you guys for watching. Take care. God bless. Bye.